Hi guys, I wanted to do a little continuation, that's the word I'm looking for your, my brain's not working, for your toolbox, from, plan for your life ruts and depression that I did a couple of weeks ago. So, I mentioned that you can have a little book in your planner and plan for it. I don't have mine in here because there is another way to do it. So let me see if I can find mine. Oh, here it is. Bright and easy. So, once you know what gets you in a rut, or what really, like Kerry and I were talking today, and she knows that certain times of the year she gets in a rut, she knows what's going to send her down. Sometimes you can feel it, sometimes not so much. So I'm not saying this cheat sheet will be good for everyone, but I use a cheat sheet. So it's called Toolbox on the Go. So instead of writing down everything, I have my toolbox still, but in my planner I just have things that I know that are going to help. You know, if I'm away and all I've got is my planner, and I can journal because I have my planner and have my cheat sheet. So you can just put it on a piece of paper. I got this one out of the book that I did my toolbox in. But I found these today in my stash. And some of you will know, the cards in the box, in the plastic boxes. Well, these are journal cards, but they're meant to look like them. So, this one, you could have something for each day on there, and then on the back, have your toolbox on the go there. So you could do that. This one's just grid. I don't know if you can see it. Yep. And on the back, it's just got a date and some lines. So you could use that. This one's just lines, so you might want to try a few new things out. So you put them there, and if they work, tick them off. If they don't, line them out. There's so many ways you can do the toolbox. It doesn't have to be a book. This one, you might have January, you might have a few things, and then add to it for the year. And tick off on the back, tick off the ones that you've used. I don't know how this green one got in there, but it'll work. So whatever you want to do, that's a sideways version of the other one. So these cards, I think they're a good size. They fit into my personal Midori that I cut down. So you can use them. But you don't have to use a whole book. If you've got your book set up and you know what's going to set you off, or what could set you off, you can just have a cheat sheet. Don't put that with that, Grace. And it will work too. So that's just an idea. This one comes with me everywhere. Sometimes I just need to get away and have a little prayer. Nothing else is going to work. Sometimes only a hug from Mr. T is going to work. Have a cry on his shoulder. He'll say, "What's wrong?" and give me a hug. So I need a hug, and that's the only thing that works. If I'm at home, take something, a book or something, and go and hide in the bathtub. Take your mind off it. It might be that only journaling, only getting that out of my head will work. That's fine. It might be a combination of these. And this I will add, like I've left room. This is just a quick cheat sheet, but I will add to that. You know, I might find that, you know, just talking to one of the residents at work helps. Taking my mind off my issues and putting it on somebody else's. You know, whatever works, pop it on there and go from there. So I just thought I'd give you the cheat sheet so you don't have to lug around an extra and insert if you don't want to. If you want to, that's fine. Do it whatever way suits you. I do think... Hang on, I'm going to pause you for a minute. Did you hang on? I found it. This is my original toolbox. It's old. This is when I was going through depression, see? The toolbox. The unreflected life is not worth living. Thoughts disentangle themselves when they pass through your fingertips. With things. So, you know, walking. This is when I was doing Tai Chi, writing, yakking. Look at him. It's me yakking. Some things are just symbols. A bee, bubble bee. Journaling. Music. That's another one I've got to put down. My faith. Prayer. So this is my original toolbox. These are symbols. And I'd write in here, you know. Oh, I love this. Don't know if I can read it. The bottom line is that our actions matter, even if we don't see how. Think about the honeybee as she walks around. I'm just saying if you can read it. Inside the hive. If a cold wind hits the hive, she will shiver to generate heat, and in the process help to warm the nearby brood. She has no idea that hundreds of other workers in another part of the hive are doing the same thing at the same time to benefit the next generation. A honeybee never sees the big picture any more than you or I do. We don't know what society as a whole needs, but we can look around and say, oh, that charity needs a volunteer, or help out at church or a school. If you're looking for a role model, in a world of complexity, you could do worse than to imitate a bee. There you go. So this is my original. So just find things that inspire you. I love that. You know, I wrote as well a year on and things like that. It never got finished, but that doesn't matter because this was about me and what I needed. So I'm going to pop this up today before I forget. Don't forget to find your toolbox. If you need a cheat sheet, do a cheat sheet. If you're just going, so you take your purse somewhere, maybe put a cheat sheet in there. So that's CGB tools. This is when I was just starting out. This was my, you know, just things that I did when I needed it. So you find your way. If anyone wants that honeybee thing, I'm happy to type it out and put it on the Facebook page. So don't forget to be who you're created to be. Ta-da.